Hello guys, we continue our online lessons. On this lesson you will learn how to organize your notes properly, their characteristics and what methods are the most important. You can open your textbook, it is page 244. Let's start. Note-taking is one of the most important activities for people. It will help you to organize your notes so that you don't have to worry about losing some information. First of all, notes are short pieces of writing. They are usually taken form of words or phrases, and they can be very helpful in the pre-writing stage of the writing process. Making notes can take various forms, depending largely on what type of person you are, but however, there are certain characteristics that you must know. First of all, use abbreviations, but make sure you can understand them later. For example, ASAP, as soon as possible, or cause, because. Secondly, use words like and because, but and therefore to show how ideas relate to each other. Next, put each new idea on a new line. Leave a lot of space so you can expand your ideas later. Don't write complete sentences. Notes must be short. There are different methods of taking notes. The first is flowchart. A flowchart, as you can see, is a diagram. For example, we want to invite our friends for dinner, and we have to write things down so we don't forget to do something. For example, cancel late meetings, leave office at 4, call the horist, ask to deliver hours by 6, go to the supermarket, don't forget the shopping list, start cooking by 5:30, check evening dress. The second method is clustering. Clustering involves the grouping of similar objects into a set known as cluster. Objects in one cluster are likely to be different when compared to objects grouped under another cluster. The main idea, for example, traveling to the island of Fuji. Check the weather clothes. Check passport validity. Take traveler's checks. Get some travel guides. And the next method is listing. Listing is one of the most popular note-taking methods. It lets you organize your notes in a structured form, helping you save a lot of time. And for example, the topic traditional holidays are dying out. First, the idea of a traditional holiday has changed significantly in the past decade. Second, people in general have become more demanding and expect better quality for their money. Third, love of adventure has always been a part of human nature. Fourth, new means of transport have enabled us to travel more easily and faster. And last, more people can afford these new types of holidays due to more reasonable prices. And now I propose you to listen to the conversation about taking notes and do the exercises to practice and improve your listening skills. You have 6 sentences, and your task is to tick true or false for these sentences. Let's read them. Claire is good at history. Claire's notes are too long. Mark thinks you need to write everything. Mark draws a crown and an H instead of King Henry. Claire doesn't think Mark's idea is very good. Mark's way of taking notes doesn't work for Claire. So, are you ready? Listen.
What's the matter?
I've got a history exam on Friday.
and I'm worried I'll fail it.
Why? You're brilliant at history.
It isn't difficult, but I have to remember a lot of information. These are my notes from today.
Can I see?
Yeah.
These aren't notes, this is a full text.
What do you mean?
You don't have to copy everything. Notes are just a few words. You have to write the important words. You don't need to write the extra bits. Look, King Henry VIII was married 6 times.
That's important information.
But you don't need to write all of those words. You can draw little pictures too. Pictures can help you to remember things, and then you don't need to write so many words. Look.
That's so good. The crown is for King, and the H is for Henry. That's cool. Then the heart is love, and the number 6, well, that's 6.
Yes. So, look at these notes. Let's test your memory.
King Henry VIII was married 6 times.
Exactly. Write notes like this, Claire. Then you won't have 6 pages of notes. You'll only have 2 or 3.
Okay. And the next task, check your vocabulary gap fill. Complete the sentences with a word from the box. You have the words draw, important, write, exam, notes, remember. So you should complete the sentences with these words. And your homework will be exercise 3, page 246. Choose one of the topic sentences below and make notes. The first topic, mathematics has always been my favorite subject at school. The second, independent language learning has several advantages. The third, for many years my family has been celebrating Christmas in the same way. And you can also write a paragraph to the topic you have chosen. And don't forget to send your homework in a Google Classroom. The lesson is over. Goodbye.